As you read the Satyricon, pay close attention to certain characters. Trimalchio, a former slave who is now fabulously wealthy. Fortunata, Trimalchio's wife. Agamemnon, a professor of rhetoric. And note Mercury, the god of money and business. Consider where the dinner with Trimalchio begins for his guests at the public baths, and where it ends for the narrator, a mock death scene interrupted by the fire brigade. Trimalchio is a despicable human being, and consequently, he is despised by those around him. Furthermore, his physical problem seems to be incontinence, making him especially absurd in public. He must be attended to by a eunuch carrying a solid silver chamber pot. Wealth and crudeness are in constant apposition. His former slavery leaves him with an inferiority complex that manifests itself in lavish shows of his wealth, acquired superiority. Additionally, Trimalchio tries to appear educated, but most of his references from Homer and other literary sources he badly botches. Almost all of his allusions to literature show that, if he has read it all, he understands almost none of it. He must force his slaves to stay with him by threatening 100 lashes, a death sentence to anyone who leaves without permission. He forces his guests to stay too. Trimalchio cannot control himself around the young boys and engages one in a lengthy, passionate kiss, which enrages Fortunata. During the ensuing argument, he flings his oversized drinking glass into her face. A dinner with Trimalchio could hardly be more unpleasant for any civilized guest who happened to become a victim. If it were not for the sheer spectacle of the thing, dinner with Trimalchio is utterly disgusting. Trimalchio's life is a suiting way to end this semester because he models the person whose life is solely about acquiring things. Even people are objects for his collection. It was important for him to have Socrates present, but he could learn nothing from Socrates, the greatest living mind in his time. Trimalchio lives with reckless abandon, ignoring social etiquette and exchanging tenets of love, intellect, and virtue for the facade of pomp, power, and prestige. Trimalchio is a materialist. Even his death is an exhibition, one for which his guests feel gratitude instead of remorse. In fact, his family and friends will feel relief at his death. Perhaps Gaius Petronius was writing this piece as a social commentary on Nero's Roman Empire. Clearly, his contemporaries ignored his exaggerated warning of the depths to which materialism takes a society. Rome sank in its excesses. The death of materialists does not matter after all. Even today, when tourists visit Rome and its ancient sites, they see its architecture, they see its artifacts, and they see its art. Few visitors to Rome ever miss the Romans themselves who left these things.